Thank you, everyone. Okay. All right. So today we are going to do a quick presentation on looking back the journey that we had for 2 months. Journey from day one. So my journey from day one has been really exciting. Of course, day one or at the beginning of the course, we all had that anticipation of what are we going to learn. And I consider myself really lucky because I did not only get to learn the techniques or um, the tips and tricks of business English, but also how to the actual TTT program, which will definitely be helpful. But yes, I have to work a lot on myself, considering that I missed a lot of classes, and also I want it's a again, as Akash said, English is such a beautiful language. Every day evolving, and we have so many things to cover or learn every day. So yes, I will definitely have to work on myself to get into the actual coaching of it. But yes, my journey since day one has been exciting, a lot of learning, and of course, anticipation for what we are going to learn next. And that was my journey. And overall, as Sabika has also mentioned yesterday, I consider myself very lucky, and I'm sure rest of the team as well. We consider ourselves very lucky that we did not only get the course of business English, but also the TTT program. So most enjoyed activities that I felt were the grammar, because for me, I am not a grammar fanatic, but then I always try to use appropriate grammar. And I don't know why, but the moment I go wrong, I know that the sentence is something wrong. So I try to correct it. I instantly Google and try to see did I use the grammar correctly. So when any course has the grammar uh, content, it becomes very exciting for me. So I love grammar, the various business lingos that we had. How to network was an amazing activity, and I got to learn a lot through that activity about my colleagues as well, or my course course friends. So yes, it was really amazing. How to show interest through networking, how to show interest, and that's the QCC technique that we learned. And then case studies. I like going through case studies. The voice note exercises that we had, it was so nice to actually hear the language. And again, um, they were such beautiful English, like British English accent, and I just love hearing the voice notes. Then we had the various forms and their use in each and every step, like the inquiry, business English inquiry form, the need analysis form, and that really gave us a lot of idea about what the course really is, or what the students can actually look for the moment they think of enrolling into a business English course. As mentioned, business English course activities and techniques that we have covered the past couple of weeks. So those were few of my most enjoyed activities. When it comes to what you learn from the PDFs, PDFs we have gotten it yesterday, and I mean over the due course of time, we have seen the PDFs. Unfortunately, I missed a lot of classes as well. So yesterday I did go through the PDFs, and it was so detailed. I could actually relate, even though I have missed classes. It was the PDFs were like a bridge that gapped from the classes that I attended from the classes that I missed. So it wasn't really difficult when I went through the PDF. It made sense. I did had to do a little bit of Google or ChatGPT to understand the concepts, but it did help a lot. I will have to look into the PDF. I have saved the PDF in my files, and I will keep working on it, implementing those techniques, implementing those topics in my day-to-day work, and finally come to a stage where I can probably take business English courses for someone else as well. And that also covers my future plans of updating your skill as your skills or my skills. I will keep going through the PDFs. I also want to ask Krish, obviously after the course, probably, if we have any um, books that we have on the language where I can learn the different terminologies that we use. Like I remember one terminology like register. So all these terminologies which comes again will be helpful for us when we try to um, make modules or make a lesson plan. Yes, future plans of updating my skills will definitely be working on myself, going through books, materials, and implementing whatever I learned.